Alrighty guys, so this is the High Overseer Campbell mission. It's the second mission in Dishonored. It's the Dishonored Let's Play 2, so, I mean, you can kind of assume it's the second mission, because they're broken up into nice little segments, and you wouldn't want to, you know, stop in the middle of one, because that'd be really awkward. So, here we go.
It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes, like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts.
She is. She's crazy.
Which is worse. You just take your pick.
Does Samuel just have like a camp set up here? To the point where he's got food and a fire? The hell? Alright.
Let's go. It's nearly midnight. But easy, damn it. Keep him in the boat. Canal's got enough shit in it as it is.
And choke you out. I don't understand why they struggle so much. It's annoying.
What is it?
Every time he says hey, I get worried that they saw me, even though I know it's a scripted event.
I inspected them myself.
Please stay up there. God fucking damn it. He doesn't like to stay up here. There we go. And there's rats everywhere. Now you don't really need to sneak. You can just kind of go. There's a survivor up here. You can pickpocket her if you want. You don't have to. She doesn't like trigger anything, because as far as she knows, you're just another person wandering around. Even though you're wearing a really creepy mask, so I don't really know what that's about.
This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
Yeah, honorable, sure. Granny Rags is pretty great. She can do a lot of things, like that. She just kind of poofs away.
Come out with me instead. Granny, 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 you can't because you're dead.
She also sings really creepy things, like that. And she has an outsider shrine, right here.
Be careful, Gordo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family, but an emperor begged for her hand once. And
just her hand, not the rest of her body. Just her hand.
Favor.
She's got a great hand.
I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Sorry. Just took a drink. Yeah, she's kinda nuts.
Granny, 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 come out with me instead.
She's very interesting though, which I really appreciate, because normally it's like, oh, this person is crazy, and that's like the entire draw of that character. They're insane, whoa. But like, she talks about her birdies, and she means the rats. And she's got a really, really cool backstory. But it's very, very well done. Okay. Gonna go up here. Then here. Yep. That's all. Can I get Blink 2 yet? I don't think so. No, I could get Dark Vision, but I'd much rather wait the extra rune for Blink 2. Hold on.
Attention all citizens.
Sorry about that.
Boulevard has been designated a restricted
Wish I could mute my mic, but I can't.
Any citizens are liable to serve imprisonment at the discretion of the City Watch.
So I'm just gonna climb, go over here. I like to climb over the walls of light. You can possess rats, you can, if you have possession that is, you can do a bunch of stuff to get past them. You can just take the power out and walk right through. You can do just a lot of things. You can like throw rocks at it until it just runs out of whale oil naturally, which is, I think, kind of a waste of time, but you can do it. You can also just go completely around it. You can go down by where Granny Rags was and come out right around here, but then you have to deal with gang members, which is never really fun. That was a thing on Black Sally, which was, I think, a pirate or something at one point. That blink is really hard to do if you don't have Blink 2 or Void Channel. Void Channel is one of the bone charms that I got in the last segment. And it increases the range of your blink. Let's see if I can, there we go. Oh cool, there's no one in there. See, the guards will go running off.
You're going down.
And whoop. The guards all ran because there's a rat swarm over there. You can't really see it, but there's a rat swarm that spawns over there, and all the guards go to, you know, do their guard thing. And here is Overseer Martin being taunted by, I think his name's Jasper?
I hear the second day is when the skin
Really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it?
Yep, Jasper.
It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Sassy Martin. It's gonna be the last thing you fucking hear, Jasper. Not actually, because I didn't kill you.
What
Feels good to stand up straight. Thank you, Corvo. What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance.
Excuse me?
We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done, search his body for the journal, his notorious black book, and get out of there. Campbell is meeting with a guard named Kernow, and word from my informant is that Campbell is going to poison him. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. Alright, I won't be of any help here, so I'll make my own way back to the Hound Pits part. If I see Samuel...
There we go. Sometimes I miss that jump and it really pisses me off.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretics brand.
So what those guys are talking about, the Heretics brand, it's a thing that's used to outcast overseers and even the High Overseer. But it's used for somebody who has severely broken the 7 strictures, somebody who has like violated each and every one of them, which Campbell definitely has.
Once they're brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they seek.
It's pretty interesting.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds. Somewhere near, a man has just taken his last breath. His eyes are still open. Misery. Everywhere.
I like to use the heart in a bunch of areas.
Such corruption. Such hypocrisy. Make me look on it no more.
One more?
I can feel a great age ending.
Nope, ran out of the specific ones. I think once I'm actually inside, there's one about Campbell and how he like breaks every single one of the 7 strictures every day.
Once they're brought here, they never
No.
leave.
That's a weird...
Find the guild they seek.
Playing games, that's all it is.
Good, good. And your niece, Callista, isn't it? I'm very concerned about her.
She'll be found.
My men are searching district by district.
The poor
Oh
girl.
shit, I need this.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably
You have
found out
plenty of
someplace
time before
about
they
a
come
lot
in.
of this
They
chaos.
come in when the clock strikes midnight, which happens, you know, a certain time after you enter the room, so you have plenty of time.
I hope you won't refuse. It'll make this business pass all the quicker. Locked? One of the servants must have been in here. Let me see.
Nope,
Seems
okay,
I
there
had
is
the wrong
nothing in
one.
there.
Not that one.
No more loot. Neat.
No. Ah, here
Oh,
we are.
shit.
Now if you'll join me, men will come get you.
Okay, I'm going to get Blink 2.
When we're finished, keep each other entertained. Meantime,
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
oh, I agree. A whore dies and suddenly this. Will you have wine? It's a Tivian red.
There we go, got the Blackmail Journal,
Thank you.
somehow.
Now, business. What would you
And then I
say
just jump out
happened
this
last
window.
night?
Campbell's gonna die, Kurnow's gonna escape on his own.
My men, your overseers,
Quick in and out.
whores,
Quick in and out.
jail. One harmless prank.
And then they have to go through the backyard. And then we're done. So just gonna walk along here. You don't technically have to sneak, but it makes me feel better if I do. And I don't feel like it wastes that much time, so... And is there an
Things are
overseer?
bad.
Ooh, he's walking
Could the
away
city
right
get
now.
any worse?
There we go. Now he's not gonna look back. That one likes to look back at the door, which is really, really frustrating. So I always have to keep an eye on him.
Sister, she's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are.
So these guys will go a bit far with the whole overseer thing. Like, I can respect your religion, but when you say things like all witches must burn, you might have other problems.
You appeared as if from nowhere. We would both be dead if not for you.
We are forever in your debt. I cannot.
Thank you enough.
I must get my sister to safety. But first, I may know of a way to thank you. There's a safe.
The bunkhouse. The combination is
203.
That save combination never changes, by the way. I think there's only one in the entire game that does change. But that's 203. I never go to that safe because it's just a couple of things for money, which I don't generally use. So, you know. Yep, that overseer's right there, so I'm just gonna go up here. Knock him out, because there's no rats up here. I'm not going to bring his body anywhere special. I think that says bullets, yeah. If you can loot him, you also get bullets. And you can break the glass to get in. It causes a noise to be made. Usually it's much, much louder than that. But I have the bone charm that makes it so it's not as loud. I'm not going to drop this bottle right yet. If, as you guys can see, it has a key in it. It's for the chest over here. Right there. But this hound will hear me if I drop it. So, it's walking away now. It doesn't go on alert. Hounds can hear really well, which is frustrating when there's a lot of them. There's an Overseer's music box here. It makes it so that when you turn it on, it uses like math-based music to disable your magic. I guess because math is like logical and therefore the opposite of magic according to the Overseers. It works, so I mean there's that, but it's kind of frustrating later on. But if you like don't really worry about it, then you're fine. Like just don't trigger an Overseer and you're good. It's really annoying on high chaos, but Whatever. I don't think, no, I can't pick up any bolts. Okay, so that's it for in here. Next, I'm just gonna basically go along the rooftops. I am going to check the 3 overseers in that building, because there are 2 versions of what can happen. And I find them each pretty interesting. And it's a neat little thing I didn't discover for a while, so...
It's just a little cough. I'm fine. I feel completely fine.
Fine. Look at you. You have the plague. You were trying to conceal it from us, your brothers in the Order. Was that your intent? To spread the malady to us?
No, friend. I tell you, I am well. As fit as ever. Put down your weapons. Just think for a moment before you...
Well, that was cheerful. Sorry if you could hear me drinking my juice box.
That much I'm sure.
I swear to God I'm not a child. But, let me jump on that. Blink there. Blink here. Come on. Blink. Then jump up here. And then down here, and there's a guy with a bone charm here. This bone charm is randomized each time you come through it. Sometimes you get something really useful, and sometimes you get something pretty shit. Reinforced bolts, actually pretty cool. If you're doing a high chaos run through with the crossbow, it's very cool. It makes it so that your crossbow bolts are more likely to survive the impact, so you can recover them from bodies more often. If I remember correctly, it almost doubles your chance of finding a... that moon is really big. Of finding your crossbow bolts on the bodies of people you kill.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. Are you ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I am ready to go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm not going to stop this one now. I am going to do the Weeper mission, just a little mini thing, and I'm going to shop. So I've still got a bit of time left on this one. Callista's gonna thank me, give me a thing worth, I think, 100 coin.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Yep, 100 coin. Yep, and there's nothing left in terms of bone charms or runes. I believe Piero has one that you can buy.
This is going to work. We have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies.
I'll let you guys listen to this.
Yes. Hopefully the High Overseer is the first step along that path.
And we must find the girl, Emily. Poor thing. Who knows what her mind is like, being there when her mother was killed.
I'd imagine the daughter of an empress is tougher than you think.
Quite right. In any case, we won't get the Lord Regent until we weaken his base. All the pieces are in play. He controls the City Watch. Through Campbell, he had the religious faction. Someone is funding the military. And he currently has a majority in Parliament.
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brothers control the voting bloc for my family.
Oh yeah, Pendleton has brothers. Twins, I believe. They don't like
you did
him.
It. Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man.
Why does he always say, like, oh,
Campbell
somehow you did it, like,
and with
I'm a fucking assassin.
Strategist alive.
I was one of the best sword to sword. fighters in the
and
entire
Campbell's journal, let's not
thing.
forget.
That's why
Our
I
hope
was the
is
Empress's
that in
bodyguard.
these encoded pages, the location and condition
Why
of
are
Emily
you so
Caldwell can be
shocked?
discovered.
The fuck do you mean
Our
against
entire
all
movement
odds?
will mean nothing if we
Did
can't
you not
place
believe
the
in me?
rightful heir on the throne.
Fucking asshole. I don't like Havelock that much.
We must act fast. No
Like,
doubt
he's a
the
good
Lord
character,
Regent is
but I
holding
just, I
Emily
don't...
somewhere, waiting to reveal her. To
He has
step
really
out
cool
as the
character
hero
development,
and further
too.
cement his regency.
If he doesn't
As
bring
you
the
will
young
see
lady
if you
forward
haven't
soon,
played before.
there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Alright, and I'm going to bed. As soon as I say sleep sounds good, my vision fades out, so I'm wondering if they drugged me too. Gonna go learn about them weepers. Totally not zombies, guys. Totally not zombies. Don't say the Z word. The Z word is zombies.
Every citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
Did I actually just skip that? I mean, you actually need to talk to him,
Corvo.
but...
I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I'd send a servant down there, but they'd die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Yep. And here we go. Copper wire. Believe on the ground here there's like 15 in coins. Maybe it's further. Yep, it's here. Yep. Oh, sorry, it's 6 coin, not 15. I thought it was a 10 and a 5. It's not. So, there's this really funny glitch that I usually get here. You can see how there's the Weeper in front and the one behind him. Oh, she just noticed me, so she stood up really fast. But if you shoot him, she just, like, stands up immediately. And I think that's pretty funny, because it looks ridiculous. And I know it's just how it's programmed, and it's not actually, like, a glitch, per se. But it's just, like, there's no, like, standing animation. She just goes from sitting to... There's a rune right here, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew about that. You're supposed to use the heart to find it, but... No, I don't want to go here. No matter which way you exit the sewers, and there's like 3 or 4 ways to exit, it's always Cecilia who's there, which I personally think is kind of funny. Like, you can even see, like, she's standing there, and if you go, like, if I go... over to this one, she's standing here too. See? It's always Cecilia, which I think is really funny. I just fell back down. If this happens, you can't hear what she's saying.
Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
There's some Tivian ore here. It's worth 20. It's okay. It's one of the more valuable things you can find.
I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed. You've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwell is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you.
I'm not going to do that in this playthrough. I mean, in this mission. I am just going to be doing... Oh, this is a funny conversation. It's one of my favorites.
I designed some specialized devices for them. I kept the blueprints, if anyone is curious.
Don't. I brought you tea as a courtesy to a colleague. I won't make that mistake in the future.
I'm sorry, I only thought... Never mind what I thought. Thank you for the tea.
I have to get back to the Admiral. He has news for me.
So what we learned there is that Piero's pretty kinky.
Corvo, my friend, do you need
I'll show you guys the device that he made in the next mission, in the next video. So, I'm gonna look here. How much gold do I have? Okay, I do have enough. So I want that rune. Which makes it so I can... Powers. Dark Vision 2. Yes. And then Agility. Agility, like, doubles your jump height. Not planning on using my crossbow bolt, but... Why are you walking up the stairs like that? What the fuck, Piero? I'm trying to get him to talk to me, because he talks to you about the device that he made. There's some new notes up here. There's an audiograph, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Yeah, you can, like, straight up jump over people. It's pretty fun. But anyways, that concludes the Dishonored Let's Play Part 2. In the next one, we're going to be doing the Golden Cat mission with where we have to get rid of Morgan and Custis Pendleton, Pendleton's twin brothers. So, bye for now, guys. Thanks for watching.